Services. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lee Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
Good afternoon. I'm Jay Paul along with Chad Butzler for girls high school hockey action here at the Roy Nystrom Arena and the City Arena here in Albert Lee. We have GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT to thank for being team sponsors here in girls hockey. And they'll be all along. In fact, you see their logo in the lower right corner of our broadcasts here because they are the girls hockey team sponsor, and you can do that yourself. You got a business out there, and give me a call at that. Talk about it, 507-402-1600. Leave me a message. Be happy to talk to you about that, but I digress. We just wanted to thank them for that, and then, of course, all the other sponsors get their logos rotating every 10 seconds in the upper left corner. And we're ready for a good one tonight, Chad, or today, Chad. I got to stop saying tonight. I'm so used to night games.
All right.
Today, as River Lakes, which doesn't make any sense, but River Lakes is here to play, and this is a better quality opponent than they saw Thursday night, for sure.
Yeah, this team here is definitely going to be much more involved and make it a close game. They just lost a tough one to a very good Alexandria team on Thursday.
And they had them on the ropes 3-1 after 2. They gave up 3 third-period goals. Don't they have a player that's going to MSU, too?
Yeah, their goaltender.
Oh, all
Senior
right.
goaltender, Cadence Roski.
Seems to be a lot of that. Mavericks are getting a lot of the homegrown girls. That's good to see. The Minnesota girls, anyway. But, yeah, that's we got Mika Sykos going there. And, in fact, the top 2 scoring girls in the state are MSU commits for the Mavericks, plus the goalie here. So they've done well in their recruiting class. I got a nice long conversation with Coach Mike Carlson of Albert Lee girls hockey, and I'm telling you what, he is cautiously optimistic. I think you don't want to get too big of a head about it because you've played a couple of teams that you should have beaten. Maybe not 17-0, but that does happen. And but they played a very good Laverne team on the road and beat them fairly handily 4-1 too. So I think they should be confident, but this will be a good test for them tonight, and we shall see what it brings here. But we've talked this off the air. The shot disparity for River Lakes is interesting, and I talked to the coach about it too, but they've been outshot 94-37 in their 2 games, and yet they're 1-1 and one of the better teams in the area.
Yeah, even the game they put the shutout and they were outshot by 13 goals at their shots, I believe.
And Coach Carlson addresses that coming up, and I don't want to ruin it, but that's kind of their strategy. But both teams doing real well in penalty kill. They're 9 for 10. We're 15 for 15 in the PK. Power play, both teams are lacking a little bit early on here. 0-2 is River Lakes in the power play. We're 3 out of 9. We got our first shorthanded goal last Thursday, too, with Mika going crazy, getting 7 goals and 3 assists. But amazingly enough, she's not the leading goal scorer in the state of Minnesota. Oh, there's a girl who has 5 games. So
yes,
there is that. But anyway,
she is leading in points, so that's
she is the points leader in state, and Shelby Evans, I think, is 8th or something like that in points in the state of Minnesota, or in the early going here. Plenty of hockey to go, though, with like 22 games left. And we were just talking about we're going to try and talk our boss into letting us go do that road game in War Road after a couple days after Christmas. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And they're number 1. Right now,
I'm always up for a fun road trip. Watch some good hockey.
Too bad we can't ride the bike up, though.
I see an unfamiliar face out there, number 20.
Oh, yeah. Morgan Goskison is back. Their leading goal scorer for the last 2 years. She's a sophomore, and she's back and 100%, according to the coach. So that's good to see. As good as they've played already, their best player is still has yet to play. And now she's 8 goals behind Mika. She's got to catch up. All right, we'll take a quick break here, and we'll come back with my conversation with Coach Mike Carlson on the other side of that as the pregame rolls on here from the Roy on AlbertlyLive.com.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Let's talk to Mike Carlson, head coach, Elderly Girls Hockey Tiger pregame show. 10 wins in a row now over Red Wing, and you did it in a big way, 17-0, 70 shots to 4. Big performances all over the place in the domination of the Wingers. Start with senior defense girl Mika Cycles, who had a big week signing a letter of intent to play with the Mavericks, D1 hockey next year, and then goes out and scores 7 goals with 3 assists in that game.
Yeah, and Mika just plays the game so hard. Like, she's going to play at the same level no matter who she plays, what the score is, doesn't matter. And that very young Red Wing team kind of felt the brunt of it. And, you know, she shoots pucks well. She shoots pucks hard. Their goaltender was somewhat inexperienced. And, and you can't not play them. I mean, we have a huge game today. Yep. River Lakes is good. and we have to keep our intensity up.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it hard to dial her back at all? Because
you don't have to worry about
I mean, when it was 17, it was 12-0 after 2, and I thought, well, you're going to have to either sit girls or just tell them not to play so hard. How can you do that?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. We did bring in extra lines that played quite a bit at the end of the game.
Right.
So give girls some varsity action, but at the same time, you just can't not play your girls. The season's not long enough.
And she had, out of the 7 net singers, she had the power play goal and your first shorthanded goal of the year.
Yep. So she shoots pucks really hard. That's her.
But surprisingly, she's not leading the state in goals.
I saw that.
It's Blake Schultz of East Grand Forks, who has 10 goals, but she's played 5 games.
Yep.
Mercury Bischoff of Grand Rapids Greenway also has 8 goals in 3 games, and she was also a Minnesota State Maverick commit.
She will be playing with Mika.
They got to be so thrilled with those two coming up.
Yep.
Although Mika's a defense, so that's even better because you got an offensive defense goal.
Well, in our practices, we work a lot on moving pucks up top and then making plays from up top. So all our defense are going to be involved in the offense quite a bit because of that.
Amika's also 1 assist behind Jasmine Hilda of Roseau, who has 9 for state lead, and Shelby Evans tied for 6th in assists with 6, but Mika number 1 in the state in points with 16, 1 ahead of Bailey Rupp of Bemidji. Just want to get that in there. These girls have earned it. Shelby Evans actually tied for 11th in points in the state.
Yeah, Shelby's been playing really well. She reads the ice well. And again, when you're getting a lot of those shots from the point, you're going to get rebounds. And Shelby reads those really well.
Yeah, and Jada Moyer, your senior goaltender, who has 1 goal from having 3 shutouts to start the season, tied with the state lead in wins, 3rd in goals against average, and 4th in the state in save percentage. So it's a great start.
Well, and I'll tell you, Jada earned her keep against Ricori. They were really good. She only had, those are unfortunate games for a goaltender. Like Thursday night, she only had 4 shots, which I dispute was 2. But,
that's true.
We have to, our practices are where we have to really get better.
He only thought they got 2 shots.
And we talk about it. It has to be the hardest hockey we play as a practice.
Yeah.
And she's in for a run tonight with River Lakes. And not that, the River Lakes goaltender's going to Mankato State.
Yep, that's
she's
right.
committed.
Yeah.
And I, personally, I'm selfish. I think Jada's better.
Okay.
So this is Jada's position.
Yeah, no doubt. And you have 12 players who have scored a goal in the first 3 games. That's spreading the wealth. It shows your depth.
Yep, it does. We got, our top 2 lines are forward lines. I don't have line 1 and line 2. We have yellow and red.
Okay.
And we get Morgan Goskeson back, which is huge, and she'll only make the red line better. So we're just going to have 2 dynamic lines, and you hope it works. Different players bring different things to the game. The forwards that are playing with Morgan, they know dig pucks out and get it to Morgan.
Sure.
That's how, and you're going to get rebounds too. So.
And we didn't mention that Morgan is back today.
Yes, she's back today. She was cleared yesterday to practice.
So full steam ahead?
Full steam ahead, and I'll tell you what, it sure showed at practice. She's hungry. She wants to play.
She's 8 goals behind Mika.
Man. She is a competitor, that girl. She gets after it.
I always want to know, when you're up 12-0 after 2 periods or down 12-0 after 2, what goes through a coach's head? I mean, first, how were you approaching it this last Thursday with the lead? I mean, do you feel bad, or you just say, hey, stop us?
Well, what you do is you kind of dwell on the small things. Hey, look, our neutral zone transitions have to be what we work on in practice.
Yeah.
Our breakouts have to be. We sometimes get caught shooting too much. I say backdoor goals. Get your heads up. That's kind of what we were doing in the 3rd period. We were just looking for weak side stuff. And so you work on things, but I just can't tell the girls to back off. It's not in my nature.
No, I couldn't either,
And I don't think it's healthy.
And that's when you get hurt or something goes wrong.
And it's just not healthy for a very competitive hockey team. So, they handled it well. The girls they're good girls. I mean, there's nothing cheap.
You weren't pouring it on. You were just playing hockey.
And, a lot of them were just, puck would come to someone's stick. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
They just put it in. So.
Yeah. And Red Wing only dressed 13 girls for the game. 2 of them were goalies, and 1 of their skaters was injured and left the game, so they were down to 2 lines basically all night, and they just got tired out after that. So I kind of felt bad for them, but then again, maybe they should co-op.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to. They don't have, their youth program isn't, they don't have one. Basically, the next team below them is a U10 team.
No.
So they're going to have to find something to co-op with.
Your opponent today, River Lakes, is a quality squad, having lost their section championship the past 2 seasons, and they went to state 2 years before that. They're 1-1 this year. The 2-0 shutout of Litchfield, Dassel, Cokato, and then they lost 4-3 to Alexandria after being up 3-1
gave up 3 third-period goals to lose that one Thursday night. And they've been outshot in both their games. In their win, they were outshot 40-23. In their loss, they were outshot 54-14. But we were talking beforehand, that's kind of their strategy.
It is, yeah. They back it in and pack it in around the net. Their goaltender's going to make the save on mostly outside shots, so they're trying not to give up rebounds. That's the idea.
Yeah.
And we talked about it. We're going to have to be real smart, real disciplined with our shooting.
It's quite a one-timer.
And be looking for backdoor goals and rebounds. And we'll see how
it kind of works into your hands.
It does work into what we do because we like to come in off the backside. So yeah. And it is, like, again, talking about Morgan coming back. The two lines are completely different. The yellow line likes to bring it up top, create our offense from there, spread out, a lot of skating, passing, where the red line is going to get it down low and dig it out of corners and move it to the slots.
They are 9 for 10 killing penalties, River Lakes, and 0 for 2 on the power play this year. You are 3 for 9 on the power play, 15 for 15 on the PK.
Yeah, I know. That's last year we probably did take a few too many penalties. We're a pretty gung-ho team, so we're going to try to stay out of the box, but we obviously work on that. We kind of do a unique penalty kill, if you want to call it that the girls buy into, where we attack with one. And our main focus is get it out of the zone and then get down there and don't let them come back in.
Right.
And so our penalty kill, we forecheck hard.
Right.
And we've got some skater. Oh, that Hannah Austinson, and
she does.
Yeah, and she's a very smart hockey player. She gets in the way, gets into passing lanes, and we just try to keep it out of the zone.
Yeah. Yeah, and then against River Lakes, the last 2 times you've played them the last 2 years, each have you won 2-1 at home. So are you expecting the same in this one, or maybe a little more wide open?
I just think we'll see what happens, but if both goaltenders play what they're capable of, it's going to be a low scoring.
Sure.
Because they're both
still a minute and a half
phenomenal. I mean, like I said, River Lakes, she's committed. There's no reason Jada shouldn't be committed. Jada's one of the best goaltenders in the state.
Oh, yeah.
She's proven that over and over. And so if, all things equal, it should be pretty good goaltending battle.
There's something, I just sense something special about this year's team. They seem real hungry. They missed going to state last year, and I think it made them mad.
Yeah, that is huge. But the other thing is they're very loose. These group of girls, the core group of girls have been together so long.
Yeah.
And they get along really well, but it's more than that, because then, in our locker room with the JV girls, younger girls, they all buy in. It's a tight-knit group. We had a breakfast this morning out here.
Yeah.
You'd have thought it was a family outing. I mean, they're cool. They're great kids. The leadership is outstanding, and it isn't just the captains. I mean, it's all of them. Like Araya Hansen, she's a senior. She's playing the best hockey she's ever played. She's just a great leader.
Yeah.
And, just all the way through. Callie Noble, Jr., just, great leader.
I agree, but I think it's a school, because I have a daughter in the JV dance team who was very shy, and they have brought her out of her shell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're just a great group of friends.
Yeah,
so it's fun.
That's where sports are good. There's a lot of good stuff.
So Red Wing was severely outmatched Thursday. I don't think River Lakes will be today, but we wish you health and good luck.
Well, thank you very much.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lee Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
Accidents happen, and we know they don't always happen at convenient times. That's why River Valley Eye Professionals provides urgent eye care services for everything from pink eye to a scratch, injury, or sudden change in vision. Let yourself have peace of mind knowing that we'll be there for you when something goes wrong. If you happen to be in the unfortunate situation of having an urgent eye concern and don't know what to do, call River Valley Eye Professionals or find out more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Back here at the Roy, Jay Paul with Chad Butzler. And any thoughts on the conversation I had with Coach Mike Carlson?
A great interview. I think, listening to him talk about the 17-0 and 12-0 going into the third period, I agree with him. It's tough, but you can't change your game. I mean, you have a game plan and you got to stick to it.
And you want to play what you practice.
Right.
So you don't want to deviate from that or you're not doing anybody any good.
Yep.
So, I agree too. Busy day for Albert Lee Sport. Well, the robotics team was in action at Adams High School this morning at 7:30. Haven't they done real well in
that? I'm not
robotics?
sure.
I think they have. I know 8:30 this morning, ice hockey, the boys JV scrimmage was in Rochester's Graham Arena. And then the varsity at 9 this morning. I wonder how that went. That's boys hockey getting going here next week from Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have their games starting up then. Girls basketball also has a scrimmage today. Well, it was at 10 a.m. at Pacelli down there in Lyle Pacelli in Austin. And then the dance team, my daughter was up there in Burnsville with them, or is. They've got their varsity invitational going on. Started at 10 this morning. And, of course, the JV game here earlier, Albert Lee winning 3-0. They got a late goal. 2 from Breslin Brooks, who was the varsity player of the game on Thursday. She scored her first 2 goals here in the JV game, and then Peyton Seeger got the third one. They were outshot, though, 28-23 by River Lakes, but got the win in JV 3-0. So they're looking good, too.
Yeah, it was kind of promising seeing Sienna Murray, that sophomore goalie, who will be taking the reins probably next year here as Jada graduates. It was nice to watch her. She looked pretty good out there.
I think, and we've noticed, too, the bench was so full of Tiger girls, and then they only had like 3 left here on the bench for River Lakes. So we're going to get the starting lineups coming up here. We'll have the PA announcer come on in a little bit. They got to do this spiel they do for the MSHSL first, and then we'll have the national anthem for you and get going at what should be a pretty good hockey game here. Albert Lee against River Lakes. They are the Stars, and I got to run the camera again. I know that's nobody wants that, and I don't want it either. But it's the cards we're dealt. There's their dark blue, maybe it's black uniforms with red and white trim, and then Albert Lee over here with the white unis for home. Here we go.
Raya Larson. At number 14, Sophia Olsen. Number 20, Sophia Hess. At defense, number 5, Abby Storms. Number 7, Michaela Shriver-Horn. And in goal, number 31, Cadence Roski. And starting for the Tigers, at forward, number 7, Haley Austinson. And number 9, Hannah Austinson. Number 18, Shelby Evans. And at defense, number 14, Olivia Ellsworth. And number 21, Mika Psychos. And in goal, number 2, Jada Moyer. Officials for tonight's game are Doug Henley, Aaron Anderson, and Nathan Fuller. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you stand and remove your hats. The privilege of this game was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us honor and respect their efforts and our country by devoting our attention to the American flag throughout the completion of the national anthem. Let's play hockey!
And do we think PA? I got to get her name. The PA announcer here, so I can give her credit. She does a fine job with the pregame. And starting lineups, of course, not as important when you're 2 to 3 lines good. These girls, and they interchange sometimes throughout the game too on the lines, but yeah, Alberley pretty deep. So starting is nice, but doesn't always mean everything. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT Girls Hockey here on AlberleyLive.com. We welcome you in. Shot at the bench over here with Coach Carlson. I got to get his staff too some credit because he can't do it alone. Ed Palmerson, Matt Tubbs, Isaiah Van Ryswick. Student managers Jenna Balf, Callie Brownlee, and Ava Murray. Ready for the face-off here. Chad, buckle in. I think we'll have a pretty good game here. I still think Alberta's going to win, and it might not be a 2-1. I think I'm sensing something like a 4-2 or something.
I'd like to see another shutout, but I'm thinking 3-zip.
All right. We shall see what happens. First 17 is underway, and River Lakes gets the opening face-off. Circle back, get things rolling. As it goes back and forth, Alberley gets it into the zone here, but taken back by the Stars. And got to get my rosters here so I can read everybody's names nicely. In fact, Ricori is the main school of this River Lakes co-op. Paynesville, New London Spicer also in there, and Eden Valley Watkins, but they only have one player from Eden Valley Watkins on the squad, and only one from St. John's Prep, and just a few from Albany. It's mostly Ricori, Paynesville, and New London Spicer girls. And play continues as Everly shoots it in. It might be a shot on goal there. They turn it around and centering pass between Callie and Shelby, a little bit off there, and gets back to center ice. Bringing it back into the zone is Noble. Skates right in and into the corner. And the stoppage. With the cover up by their goaltender, Cadence Grosky. 94 shots she has seen in 2 games. Stopped 90 of them. And it's going to be Callie in the face-off. She dwarfs the girl she was going against there. And it goes into the near corner. The Stars playing around, trying to get it out of their zone. But, of course, Tiger, tough D. They forecheck like Coach was talking. They keep it in. I think I'll say that a lot this season. They can't get it out of the zone, the opponents of the Tigers. Getting it in deep here on offense, but Tigers take it away right away and get it back to center ice on their way in again to the zone. Led by Hannah Austenson, junior sensation. She digs it out of the corner.
She is fast.
Yeah, she's got some smoke coming off those skates. Here's Mika Sykos playing it down into the far corner. Grabbed there by Hannah and now taken away by the Stars. It's a good squad. They, like I said, we have 2-1 games with them in the last 2 years, each winning at home. So we know the quality there, and their goaltender is a Maverick commit to MSU, just like Mika. Down the ice it goes. It'll be icing. Get back for the face-off in the Stars zone. It's pretty good defenses here, both ways, as far as, and especially on penalty kill. Almost perfect for them, and we are perfect, 15 for 15. Between them, 24 out of 25 on the penalty kill. still have yet to see our first penalty. That one's out in front. Oh, it was a little wide by Hannah. Or it was either Hannah or Haley. 7 or 9, take your pick. And played out of the zone by the Stars, but it's not going to go too far. So the yellow line and the red line. The red line likes to attack, and the yellow, I think, well, I'd have to re-listen to that again. But I like the way the coach described that. And as they play it in and get a line change, do the Stars. It's taken by Kira Erickson, number 15, and all the way ahead. It's going to be a penalty as Austenson tried to cross the blue line. She got taken down there. And that will be Karina Mead heading to the box, number 33. The Stars. She is a junior from St. John's Prep. Facing off to the right of the Stars goalie. Alberly takes control. This will be their first power play of the afternoon, but they got to get that going. They are 3 for 9 this year on the power play. It's out of the zone. Oops. I missed the announcement on that. We know it's 2 minutes. I don't know exactly. She tripped her, I think. Or whatever.
And
back it comes to.
We're going to have a penalty on Albert Lee.
Even it up there. Same offense. Committed this time by Olivia Ellsworth at 3:46. So Olivia is, oops, I don't want to zoom in that much. There's the...
Albert Lee is number 14, Olivia Ellsworth for a trip.
So still 1:18 left in the Stars penalty, but it's even strength 4-on-4. 1:42, so about 30 seconds apart. When the Stars penalty ends, they'll have a 30-second power play. And a whistle again. It's offsides.
Looks like both teams are still just trying to get a feel for each other. Kind of slow at getting into a rhythm. They'll figure it out here soon.
Oh yeah. Play continues into the Albert Lee defensive side. Cyclist grabs it. And gets it up to the blue line and out of the zone, all the way down, in fact. Boy, that didn't take long to go end to end. And an icing call. Hannah Austenson coming back in. Morgan Goskison, good to see her skating there, number 20. Along with Callie Noble, 19. In the face-off will be Hannah. Cyclist is right there on the board side of the face-off, and she's got it now. Bringing it up the ice as she knows how with speed. Takes a one-timer, and that goes blasting into the end wall. And back out here for the Stars to bring back the other way. Cyclist then catches up to it, sends it back in. They waved off the icing, and back around it comes. Keeping the pressure on. Most of the play has been on the offensive side here for Albert Lee in the first 5 minutes of the game. Brought back in again by Kira Erickson. Back around, looking for somebody to pass it to. As you heard, they're at full strength. Or I heard it. Maybe you didn't hear it. So 15 seconds left in their power play, and they've just been back behind their own goal this whole time. 9 seconds. Albert Lee holds it again. Even Goskison lost it there. 3 seconds left in the power play. Goskison hits the ice. They kill the penalty. And now we're full strength again. Back into the zone. Scoreless here. 11 minutes left in the first period. We got our clock and everything working this time, right?
Yes.
We figured it out. We may be slow, but we're not. It's not impossible to teach us new tricks. As I'll try and be a little more attentive on the camera work here tonight, but it's a work in progress as well. Look at the youth coming out to the games. Always fun to see that. This is the youth hockey program here is very good. Ottawa ahead here, 1-on-2 for Haley. Austinson takes the shot. That's blocked. Nice save. But we're up 5-0 in shots already. Just almost 7 minutes into the game. It's a recurring theme. Stop the other team from shooting and take as many shots as you want. 6-0 now in shots, but a nice save again by Cadence Rusky. Painesville senior, 1 shutout on the year, 1-1 average. Her goals against are 2 a game. A little high than what you want, and her save percentage is .957. As play continues into the Albert Lee zone and taken away quickly by Callie Noble. And back the other way, and here comes Araya Hansen, who got knocked down, no call. Callie Noble gets it picked off as she crosses the blue line, and then Lee gets it up to Goskason. Her first shot of the year hits traffic and goes into the corner. And Cycles has it to Hannah. Morgan chasing down the Stars player, Delane Halstead of New London Spicer. Having a hard time getting it to the half wall. As this forechecking team, they will give you fits. And down the ice it goes. Picked up there by Mika. It's a head of steam going and trying to get it ahead there. Callie, I think she overshot her a little bit. And they get it out of there. 8:45 to go. Scoreless. 6-0 in shots in favor of the Tigers. Oop, they fooled the cameraman. They're still at center ice. Into the zone it goes. And that's icing. Back the other way for a face-off. There's still plenty of room in the stands if you want to come out. I would say it's a rare afternoon game. They have a few Saturday afternoon games this year.
Yeah, one is a doubleheader, I believe.
Yeah, there's the boys and girls. A couple times we do doubleheaders. So that'll be fun too. As the boys, mentioned they're at a scrimmage in Rochester, or were. Girls basketball also scrimmaged today, so things are starting to wind up here for other sports. We'll be doing a lot of basketball, boys, girls, wrestling too, here on EverlyLive.com. Goskason into the zone. A little 2-on-4. And get it stuck in the corner there as River Lakes. Now they are up on a 2-on-3 and just dump it in, chase after it. But that ain't going to win the race to that when Emery Nelson gets to it first. And that wasn't even her. That was Kira Erickson, 50. You can see the 1 there. Shelby. Evans has a good year going here in the early going. Second on the team in goals. And down the other way. Did they call that a penalty? I didn't see.
No.
Nobody's arm is up. So they're letting them play. Except for now, we have a penalty called. So the second infraction for the Stars is their number 5, Abby Storms of Ricori, who'll go for 2 minutes. And that comes at 9:37 of the first.
River Lakes number 5, Abby Storms for interference.
We'll get the official call on that interference. Mika storming into the zone here with a power play. They didn't get the full power play the last time. They had a penalty called on themselves shortly after they started their power play. So Hannah digging it out of the corner. Actually, that was Haley Austinson. She's over there with Noble. And also out there is Kira Erickson with Cycles. And Hannah with her sister Haley. But this is Mika getting it to Haley. In the corner, she slammed into the glass and knocked it all the way down with 1:05 to go in the power play. 6:25 left in the period. Still scoreless. With two good goalies, chances are it's going to be a low-scoring affair. As there's a shot that goes wide, dug out of there by Olivia Ellsworth. And now Araya Hansen with it. To the other side, Mika pushes it into the corner. Hannah chasing it there, gets involved in a little shoving match with a girl that she leaves behind. And into the near corner for Araya. And back to the point, Olivia sets it in there, but that's taken away by the Stars as they almost get it out. And then when Araya picked it up, she ended up being offsides. 13 seconds left in their power play. So. Araya, Callie, Emery is out. No, I keep saying she in the 5, but the 1 is folded in. That's Kira. And then you got Sydney Coker out there too. On the last of this power play for 4 seconds. They're back at full strength, so 0 for 2 on the power play. And only 2 successes this year, but none for River Lakes. Both teams struggling a little bit on the power play early on and just being excellent on the PK. As Coker tries to keep it going here, and then it's picked up by Haley Austinson, who brings it sweeping through the crease and misses the shot, or it was blocked anyway, and sent into the near corner. Evans and Coker fighting for it there. Now Haley has it back. She centers one, and the one-timer right out in front, taken by Callie Noble. That goes over the top of the cage. So the shots are 9-1 now, Albert Lee. 4.5 to go in the first period. As it is their strategy to let people shoot. And then they, defensively, the River Lakes girls, are supposed to get the rebounds, but that's not happening with these Tigers. They are a shooting team, and they are very aggressive. Leading 10-1 now in shots. They're trained to get those rebounds because of Mika's sizzling shot from the blue line. Back behind Jamie. Jada Moyer's like, I want to be involved too, so I'll just go get the puck from behind the net. She's had the easy load the last 2 games with 4 shots. Well, the coach said it should be 2 shots, he thought. But 4 official shots, and then 1 so far today here in the first 13 minutes.
Even the one today wasn't really, it was more of a, they shot it down the rink and she just had to.
Yeah, she had to save it there. Stick her stick out there. Into the face-off. Looks like Hannah. 3:54 to go. Clock was rolling. I don't know, they faked it out or what was going on there, but as it goes to center ice here and trickles into the River Lakes zone. Held in by the Tigers. Here's Goskeson. Morgan waltzes in, takes a shot. It's deflected by traffic out front into the corner. A shot from the blue line. A sizzler by Olivia Ellsworth goes wide. Not a shot on goal, but that one goes a little high. And now the rebound comes out in front as Goskeson. Goskeson with a backhand. Full strength goal. And 13:49 of the first gives Albert Lee the big first goal of the game. Now she's only 7 behind Mika. We have Morgan's grandparents to our left.
For the Tigers, number 20, Morgan Gaskison, assisted by number 17, Araya Hansen. That's 20 from 17.
So an assist to Araya. Sorry. I just missed that. Maybe we get a replay on that? I don't know if I got it. I just was done writing who scored the last goal. We got another one as Hannah puts one in. It was only like 3 seconds later. It's 14:10. No, it was a little more than that. So about 20 seconds later. And Hannah makes it 2-0.
The Tigers, number 9, Hannah Austinson, unassisted. That's number 9, Hannah Austinson.
Hannah with her 4th goal. She's got 1 assist as well on the year. Shot that gets blocked by their goalie. And she's got to be feeling the heat now. 2-0 lead. Just a matter of time with these guys, the way they attack the net. And with 2:14 left, we have a stoppage. And 13-2 in shots, Chad. So just keeping it rolling. That's what they do again. Doesn't matter who they play. That's the way they do it. Oops, here we go. Face off. The red dot outside the blue line of the Stars. And back and forth it goes until the Tigers play it into the zone. And Araya in the corner, now chasing it to the other corner. Whoa, that one's picked off. She was trying to pass it inside there and got it picked off. She lands on top of the other girl. Now they're tussling as I watch that little wrestling match go. That was Adelaide Greeley of New London Spicer. She was on the ice with there. Minute and a half to go. 2-0 Albert Lee. As they can't really get it to the center line before it's taken away most of the time here, it looks like, by the Tigers. There's a waltz right in there. Shelby Evans gets knocked down. And that'll cost them. As they got their 3rd penalty, that's Michaela Schreiber-Horn of Ricori, a junior. Face off to the right of the goalie. Just knocked out of the zone, but Mika takes it back.
Number 7, Michaela Schreiber-Horn for a body check.
Down come the Tigers again for another run at it with Haley. As you hear, a minute left here as Tigers regroup again. A minute and a half left on their 3rd power play of the game. And trying to dig it out of there. They cross ice it out of the zone. Hannah picks it up. Psychos has it. Gets it up ahead to the blue line there with Haley, but River Lake's doing a good job just keeping it out of the zone for now. 25 seconds to go. There's Haley. Austinson up ahead. Going to have a shot at it here. Oh, it gets knocked away from her into the corner. She circles back around with 12 seconds left. And they get it to Olivia Ellsworth. And then back around, and River Lake's getting rid of it. And that'll be it for the first period. 2-0, Albert Lee, and out shooting the Stars 13-2. In period number 1. So quite impressive first period against a pretty good team.
Yeah, it looks good. Able to put a couple in. Definitely River Lakes has their work cut out for them. I can tell that.
Morgan Goskeson getting her first goal of the season. In fact, we'll take a break and we'll be back with the stats and things like that and some other chat coming up here in the first intermission. 2-0 Albert Lee over River Lakes, the Ricori team everybody's been talking about. They are just leaving off or starting up where they left off on the last game. Here are the Tigers, and we do have a penalty at the end of the period. Apparently, Shelby Evans will be in the box for 2 minutes to start the second period, and they had a 41-second power play left, but that'll be left too. So the penalty box full when we start period number 2. We'll take the break and be back here on our first intermission. Again, thanks to GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT for being the girls hockey sponsor. Appreciate that very much. And back with more on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery, and I am loving it. My vision has never been better. Driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye, and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ricci Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayat's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Whoa.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking...
Cozy? Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow!
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
Back here at the Roy, and I'm Jay Paul with Chad Butzler. First intermission period here, and 2-0 Albert Lee lead over River Lakes. The Stars are here. Third year in a row these two teams are playing, and this is the most anybody's scored against the other in this series. And we did it in the first period today.
Yeah, within 20 seconds of each other.
What did you say, 4-0? What did you say?
3-0.
3-0, okay. So you're getting close. I said 4-1. So, or 4-2. I think I said 4-2. Anyway, we have it on tape, so we can go back and look. But when the second period starts, it'll be a penalty on each team. 41 seconds left in the River Lakes penalty. Their third of the period. And the second of Albert Lee's penalties, Shelby Evans, just was called at the very end. Didn't even have a second off of it with 2 minutes to start the second period. She'll be in the box. And you saw the ref raise his hand at the end, but I didn't see that.
Yeah, out in front of the goal, it looked like Shelby and one of the River Lakes girls were kind of tangled up in it. Looked like Shelby may have grabbed her stick and yanked it out of her hands or something, but it was very, very late in the period.
13:49 of the first. It was good to see Morgan Goskeson get right to it, and she was the scoring leader the last 2 years. 41 goals last year, and you missing that off the first 3 games of the season, but they didn't miss a stride, and with her back, they're just that much more dangerous.
Oh, dangerous is a key word. They've got so many scorers on all these lines they put out there. They're dangerous, that's for sure.
She was assisted by Araya Hansen, who has now got 3 assists to go with her 2 goals on the year. And then it was 21 seconds later, and I missed it. We looked over the replay, and I missed it because I'm a horrible camera person. But Hannah Austenson scoring her 4th goal of the year, and unassisted. And so that was the 2-0 score that we are sitting at right now. And it'd be nice. I wish I should have called ahead and got somebody from boys hockey. Go ahead and help him if you want. I'll keep talking. We have somebody's asking us how to listen to us, and we're explaining the AlbertLead.live.com. I forgot what I was talking about, but anyway, 2-0 lead. And still, though, 0 for 3 on the power play for Albert Lee here. Unless Hannah's, I don't think that was a power play. I'll have to ask Chad if he remembers. That wasn't even a power play goal by Hannah, was it? I think they were both full strength.
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, they still struggle on the power play. 0 for 3 here today, and 3 for 9, so that makes them 3 for 12 on the season in power plays. But they do stop the 2 penalty kills they had today, so they're 17 for 17 in that category. And so defense is leading the way, and of course they've had plenty of offense as well. As you say, they're relentless with Morgan back in. She just goes right to the net,
right,
whether she's got the puck or not. And those Austenson girls, they're tough right down the line. I mean, Ellsworth.
It's definitely been one of the more physical games I've seen so far this year. Gets a little rough out there, but Albert Lee can handle it. I can see that.
So a 2-0 lead with 13 shots for the Tigers and just 2. For the last 4 periods, poor Jada Moyer has only faced like 6 shots. She gets bored.
Right.
Her goals against average is low .33, and her save percentage .978. Those are among the leaders in the state. 45 of 44 shots saved, so now 47 of 46 of 47 shots saved for the senior, who has yet to commit to anyone, and boy, anybody would be lucky to have her as their goalie in D1, 2, or 3. But I think she belongs in D1 probably. Breslin Brooks, earlier we mentioned she was the player of the game last Thursday in the win here on AlbertLeadLive.com. She got her first goal as a varsity player. And then she scored 2 in the JV game today in their 3-0 win over River Lakes. And, Shelby Evans 1 point away from her 100th career point. All right. Thank you very much. It's Hannah and Haley's mom stopped by to tell me that, so 1 more point for Shelby. And I got a feeling she has a good chance of getting that here today. And she'll be at 100 career points. Always good to know those milestones that come along. And they're good at announcing them, too, in the PA. And we can catch those. But we're going to take our final break of the intermission here and be back with second period action. 2-0 Albert Lee with penalties to be served. It'll be 4-on-4 when we start period number 2 coming up here in about 3.5 minutes on AlbertLeeLive.com.
By GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lee Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
We know that there is more to a home than the building. There is care and detail in every last nook and cranny of what you call home. That's why Schmidt Homes is the only call you'll ever have to make. Their in-house designer will work with you to get everything the way you want it. Their highly skilled craftsmen and quality materials will ensure the best possible value for your home. When you're ready to start building your home, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Get started building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Back here at Roy Nystrom Arena at the Albert Lee City Arena, and Jay Paul with Chad Butzler. It's second period action, 2-0 Albert Lee. And Nikki Austinson let us know that Shelby Evans is 1 point away from 100 career points. Is it 100 or 1,000?
100.
Okay. So we'll watch that too. She does have nothing here so far as assists or goals, but we explained Morgan Goskinson comes back with a flourish and gets the first goal of the season, of her season, and then Hannah Austinson also scoring. As Albert now going right to left this period, and those penalties, the first one's about to expire here on River Lakes in 4 seconds, and then they'll have a power play of 1:20 while Shelby serves her remaining time. River Lakes in their own defensive zone, trying to bring it out here. They haven't spent a heck of a lot of time in their offensive zone, as nobody has against this Tiger team this year. Laverne maybe gave them their stiffest test, and they lost 4-1 to the Tigers. There's a save for Jada right on the button, but she kicks it to the corner. And still 50 seconds left in Shelby's penalty. Gustafson forechecking there, trying to dig it out of the corner. Or back checking, I should say. And now behind the goal it goes. Kolker gets it away from everybody. And here's Hannah chasing it down, but she's not going to win that race before the goalie gets to it and knocks it away. Nice effort, though. She's got speed, but not that much, I guess. Yeah, so the Stars bring it back into the zone. It's taken away there by Kira Erickson and out of the zone. All the way down, dug out by the goalie there. And still, that forechecking, Araya Hansen right there. They don't let anything go easy. This Tiger team is well drilled, and they take it seriously. I guess the coach was telling me in practice is sometimes even more chippy than in the games. They go after each other just to make each other tougher. And a shot in there, and that rebound came off, and Haley had a try at it, but that gets turned away. Good defense there by the Stars to keep it 2-0, and then Haley shoots another one in that is gloved and stopped by the goaltender Roski. And
River Lakes got away there. They actually had 6 girls on the ice there for after that period or penalty ended, and they were yelling at her to get off the ice. And she was on there for a good 10 seconds.
All right, face off to Roski's left. 18-3 in shots. Already 5-1 this period in favor of the Tigers in shots. And into the corner. Trying to add to their 2-0 lead here if they can dig it out of there. And Cycles will almost save it from going out of the zone, but slipped by, and she's going to bring it right in and take a shot. Why not? And it's stopped by Roski. They'll do it again from her left. Gustafson back in. Noble in. Hansen is in with Cycles. Also, I'm missing a girl. Yes, they bring it the other way. And now Tigers again on the attack. Oh, the one I'm missing is Olivia Ellsworth. That's 14. I tried to get them all, and then she snuck by me there. As the Stars knock it down the ice. As we are about 3.5 minutes into the second period. A 2-0 Albany lead. Back the other way. Cycles has to go get it into the corner. Mika got it taken away there. Nice job by the Stars. They get a shot that Jada sends to the near side. Gustafson on her horse and riding down the near side boards. Takes a shot with 2 defenders on her. And that one whistles wide. A collision there at the blue line. Yeah, I don't think I'm even wanting to run into Noble with a head of steam. She's tall. Callie Noble, a junior. It is in the corner. 12:50 to play, second period. 20-3 in shots. Hannah picks it up at center ice and brings it into the zone. She's got Haley with her. And also Shelby was behind him. And that one's saved. It's a busy goaltender, and she likes to be, apparently. She's going to the Mavericks, but this is their strategy. Let you guys shoot, and then we'll take the rebounds and go the other way. Hasn't really worked out for him here. Probably does for the most part. But against attacking teams like this, I think it's not a good strategy. But if it's all they know, that's what they do. 2-0. As it gets taken out of the zone, but held Peyton Seeger in there. Scored a goal in the JV game. Getting some playing time, number 12. As they again get to center ice. They're pulling their goalie.
Yep, penalty coming.
And sending in Sophia Hess as their extra skater. But now we have a stoppage, and back goes the goalie. 12:01. And into the box for Albert Lee, Emery Nelson. Her first time in the box today. The third penalty on Albert Lee. Oops. Gotta get behind the play here. There we go. That comes 5 minutes in.
Albert Lee's number 5, Emery Nelson, for a hook.
And into the zone. Hannah tries to shove one in there, but that gets blocked nicely by their goaltender. And they send it down the ice. Yeah, Ruski kept her eye on that one all the way and was able to lay flat and block it. And they'll face off to her left after they ice it. 11:39 to go here in the middle period. 22-3 in shots, and still a minute 38 of a power play here for the Stars. Held in by Haley for momentarily anyway, and then Mika knocks the ref down, and back there, and the Stars player falls down. Everybody's hitting the ice. No penalties called there as into the zone come the Stars. And that gets away from them, so they don't really get a shot on goal there, but send it back around behind the goal, and Shelby has it. Sends it ahead to Haley into the zone. Works around her defense girl and then has to circle, looking for help. Sends one in there, and it's bounced into the corner by the Stars. Here comes Hannah. She picks it off at the blue line, coming in off the bench. Takes it around a backside and centers it, but nobody home there. Stars will take it out of the zone. Flip it in, and they'll get a line change. Sent back the other way. Goskeson gets it taken off her stick, but into the defensive end it goes. They haven't spent a lot of time there, but another penalty.
River Lakes had 6 girls on the ice again. This time they got caught.
10:17 to go. 17 seconds left in the Emery Nelson penalty. And now they'll send Maddie Wentland from Paynesville into the box for the Stars. So we will have a power play starting in 17 seconds. Until then, it's 4-on-4. Psychos, Noble, Hansen, and one more. Oh, here she comes, Morgan. I was looking around the ice, like, where's our fourth player? The face-off. It's behind the goal.
Schmeiner has been assessed to River Lakes for too many men on the ice.
And down the ice it goes. So that'll kill the Albert Lee penalty. Close. 5 seconds left as they call the icing. Effectively kills it because they're not going to get it down the ice. 5. But Nelson ready to come out. And then they'll have a minute 43 power play, the Tigers. Starting now. As Nelson comes all the way screaming across the ice. And now hit back down all the way to the Albert Lee end board and picked up by Mika. And she's back there with Kira and Morgan. Too far ahead there for Araya Hansen. Kelly Noble also out there. 9:37 to go, but a minute 20 left in the fourth Albert Lee power play. 0 for 3 today. 2 for 12 on the year on power play. Let's get it going. And they have cut down their penalties from last year, says the coach. of their own, but still perfect on the PK this season. As Mika brings it in, they got 1 minute and 2 left in their power play. They get it into the zone. And back out it goes, and Mika wrestles it away, but she's going to get caught and sent to the bench, or to the penalty box herself. A little bit over-aggressive there.
Yeah, coming in, she was leading with, I think, 10 minutes in penalties, and she plays with the heart, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Wouldn't want to have it any other way.
No.
52 seconds left in the River Lakes penalty, and then they'll have a power play of 1 minute 10 or so.
Albert Lee's number 21, Mika Sykos for roughing.
4-on-4 now, and that's always interesting. Not as interesting as 3-on-3, but ooh, there's a shot that Jada gets in the way of. And it bounces off of her to the far boards. Now back into the River Lakes defensive end. 24 seconds until River Lakes gets the extra skater. The shot taken there by Olivia Ellsworth that saved. Back around the back of the goal here with 8:26 to go in the second period. 2-0 Albert Lee. And in 5 seconds, they're going to go on the PK again. And it is underway. Minute 5 penalty kill here for Albert Lee. As River Lakes brings it into the zone. Picked off there, well, momentarily, not quite by Hannah. Couldn't quite get it all. Back in deep now and behind the goal. And the Tigers play it all the way down. 36 seconds left to kill. And a whistle will send another player to the sin bin. They're just flying, going to the penalty box left and right, aren't they?
Yeah.
That is going to be Sophie Olson of New London Spicer, a sophomore for this River Lakes squad. She'll get 2 minutes. So now, in 24 seconds, Albert Lee will have a 1 minute and 36-second power play again. Face-off. Far side is controlled by River Lakes. .15 seconds left for Mika. And that's shot into the corner by the Tigers. 5 seconds till they go on the power play. And they got 1 minute 36 with a girl advantage here. But River Lakes has control, and a little whiff on a shot there. Kind of goes into the corner weakly. Mika trying to get it ahead to Shelby, but River Lakes sends it back the other way, and they get a line change. 6:48 to go in the second. Minute 14 left on the Albert Lee power play here, number 4 of the day. 2-0 Albert Lee lead. Mika brings it to the blue line and in. And then she gets taken off the puck, fights her way, and gains control. Comes into the near corner. And does a little dipsy-do. She was doing a little silhouette there, or pirouette, I guess you call it. It's knocked out of the zone, though. 40 seconds left in the power play. Mika again behind the goal to Goskeson. Morgan bringing it to the near boards here and flying down the ice. Across the blue line, takes a shot. That was deflected out front and then hit the goaltender. Trying again, Morgan's got it. 17 seconds left in the power play. She sizzles one through. That goes a little high and wide. Mika, no, that's Ellsworth. Erickson, rather, giving it a try from the point. Erickson again sends one in. Gets knocked into the near corner, and that's it. We're at even strength. 0 for 4 on the power play. 0 for 5, maybe. I think I've lost track of penalties.
There's been a few.
It's been fast and furious. 5:27. Well, we are ahead 25-3 in shots, and that means they've only had one shot this period, too.
Yes.
So, I mean, this defense is stifling. 4 shots total in the last game, and still only 3 here, and only 5:27 left in the second period. And this is a much better team than Red Wing was. But there's something special brewing here at the Roy this year as Jada makes another save. I don't know if they count that one. Still says 3. Maybe that was just an errant pass or something because they didn't put it up as a shot. So into the corner it goes. And there's a nice job by Jada closing off that end. And they do give the other shot too. Now they just went up 2 on 5 shots for the Stars. There's a chance for Albert Lee. Well, it goes away. As Emery Nelson was knocked off the puck there. 4:40 to play, second period. Albert Lee with a line change. Psycho's back out there. And Callie Noble goes out with her. As they retrieve it in their end and then send it in. It's 25-5 in shots. And a whistle. Face-off coming here in the red dot outside of Albert Lee's zone. Line changes for both squads. Gets Shelby Evans in there, Hannah and Haley Austinson, as well as Olivia Ellsworth and Shelby Evans. Cycles. Gets it as they win the draw. Ahead, Austinson's send it in, and Evans chases. Haley's got it in the near corner, double teamed over there and slammed into the glass. And now we got a penalty. It's going to be on Albert Lee. It's Evans again. Tripped or something, knocked a girl to the ice, and they got her for that. Second trip to the penalty box for Shelby, and got the penalty kill. Good thing they're perfect on them.
Yeah.
They're like 20 for 20 on the season and killing penalties here. It won't go forever, but it's fun while it lasts. To see how high they can get it.
Assessed to Albert Lee's number 18, Shelby Evans, for tripping.
Psychos brings her right out and cruises in. She got tripped a little bit, but they're going to say she was offside. And she said something to the ref, and she's going to go to the box for it. A technical or whatever they call, I don't know. He made the T sign. She barked at the ref, and
when she hit the puck as he was.
Yeah, they got her for a technical of some sort, so she's going to go for 2 minutes. So
5 on 3.
5 on 3 for a long chunk of time here for most of the rest of this period. There's 3:47 left. Still a minute 50 left in Evans' penalty, and now 2 minutes for Psychos. So it'll be 2 minutes and 10 seconds of power play here for the Stars, who are down 2-0. But a 2-girl advantage here, so they get everything packed in there. They got
release number 21 for game misconduct.
Olivia Ellsworth is back by Jada. And then you've got Kira Erickson, and here comes Hannah Austinson trying to win the race to the puck. And gets it taken away there. Into the zone. As they try and set up again. And going in here, a shot that goes wide. Got minute 10 left in the penalties. And 5 on 3, and Albert Lee is playing well. Trying to get it out of there as Erickson. And now Ellsworth will knock it down the ice. 40 seconds until they get one skater back. 47 seconds until they're both back. And cruising into the zone, the Stars. Try it one more time here, 5-on-3 before that expires. Centering pass gets knocked away and out of the zone. 18 seconds left in Evans' penalty. 26 left in the Cycles infraction. Around the back and into the far side now. They try and work a shot in, and it's grabbed by Jada. And hangs on to stop the clock. There's a minute 58 left in the period. And the one penalty's expired, so Evans is back out. She'll stay on the ice. And then 11 seconds left in a power play, 5-on-4 for the Stars here for Mika's penalty. Nice job defensively on the 5-on-3. Kind of packed it in, and they were able to waste time by sending it down the ice a couple of times. And for 5 seconds anyway, it'll be one more shot maybe on this power play. Oh, that's blocked by Jada and then knocked away. And here comes Mika on the run. Gets ahead of everybody. One times it and a save by their goaltender. And some rough stuff between the teams. They're not backing down from each other, but they're full strength now with a minute 36 left to go in the second.
A couple great saves from both goaltenders
Yeah,
there.
that was a great sequence where you got each goaltender was featured. Did really good jobs. Yeah, the Mavericks are going to get a good goalie and a couple of good scorers this year. The two leading scorers in the state. As that one gets knocked up in the air by Mika. They track it down behind the goal. With a minute 20 to go in the second period. Still 2-0. No goals this period. But some really good hockey play. A lot of penalties. As I thought the refs were going to let them play a little bit that the first period, but they changed that in a hurry here in the second. And now we have a stoppage with the offsides. 1:03 to play. They'll use the red dot here outside the Alberley blue line. Near side. And it's sent back behind the goal. Final minute of the second period. 2-0 Alberley. Goskeson sends it ahead to Ellsworth. Hansen, actually. And that's back to center ice. 45 seconds to go. Play it down to the near boards here. Back into the Alberley zone. Goskeson picks it up. Morgan takes it herself all the way down into the zone. The shot is blocked out front. Number 7 is glued to her, and then Goskeson and another player get in a little shoving match. I think both of them are going. With 21-2, they're still chirping at each other. It's Goskeson and Delaney Hattlestead, the senior from New London Spicer. They are gone for 2 minutes, and we only have 21 seconds left here in the second, so they'll start period number 3, cooling their heels. I think they're still yelling at each other. Face off in the Stars defensive zone. Mika holds it in the zone there, but it got knocked away. And luckily, Ellsworth right there.
Tal release number 20, Morgan Goskeson, and River Lakes number 8, Delane Hattlestead.
Well, they did. They came up shoving when they Goskeson's shot was blocked, and then they just met up and started shoving each other. Jawing the whole way to the bench or to the penalty box. It'll be interesting to see what happens. They're going to drop the gloves when they come out. End of the second, it's 2-0. No goals scored there, but plenty of action in that second period. Some really good defense from both sides, and And they did end up getting the lead in shots in the second period, too. It was 13-2 in shots after one. It's 27-9 here after two. So 14-7, they outshot them in the second period. And with a 2-0 lead, we'll take the break and be back with our intermission highlights and things coming up here on AlbertlyLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays. Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertlyLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
We are back at the Roy, and 2-0 after 2 periods of play. We're in the second intermission here. Jay Paul along with Chad Butzler. 27-9 in shots as well. So in that second period, they outshot them 14-7. And they've, I think, even though it's only 2-0, they've dominated pretty much.
Yeah, it's definitely been one-sided.
And I was just talking to Morgan Goskison's grandparents here to our left in the break, and they noticed the chirping between Morgan and the other player too. That continued, and he goes, "I just want to know what they're yelling at about." And I said, "Yeah, that would be good to have. Like, we should have a microphone in the penalty box, because I think Morgan was yelling at her the whole time there too." But also, Mike Carlson seemed a little not happy as well when he headed off. So maybe things getting a little too chippy, and they're not liking that. Because, a team is good, and then they fall behind or they get dominated, and they start getting a little bit mad about it.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
happens.
it's got to be tough for River Lakes because, like we've said, they're a defensive-oriented team. So to go down 2 goals in the first period, it's hard to make that up. So they're probably frustrated.
Yeah, no doubt about it, because the relentlessness of Albert Lee with the forechecking, taking it away, and then, they always seem to have somebody or 2 players ready to break away. They're really just well-drilled team, man. I mean, they practice for seriousness. He told me that in no uncertain terms. He goes, I think we're tougher on each other than we are on opponents. So these girls go after each other. So it's fun to watch these girls play, and so far so good here, 2-0.
I noticed he was able to get us some of the girls that don't get as much playing time on the ice there in the second period, give some of his skaters a little bit of a breather, extra time. And that's always nice.
Yeah, it's a long season, so you don't really want to wear anybody out. But I think these girls, I always say that in football too. They're young; they'll get over it. You can play them. You can play. I mean, when I was a kid, you were the same way. I'd play 3 games a day if you wanted to. Yeah. I'm ready to go, and mostly basketball for me. But you were a football player and a wrestler too. Were you a wrestler?
Nope.
No, it was Lance who was a wrestler.
Basketball, football, and baseball.
Yeah, we got some wrestling coming up, and I'm hoping to have. One of the Attic boys helped me out with those as an expert. He's the one who blew out his knee there in football and had surgery. And I haven't asked him yet, so maybe this is my public asking of him. I forget his first name. There's 2 Attic boys on the football team.
Yeah, there was Mason, and I can't remember the other one.
I think it's Mason is the one I want to have help me if he will. He was recommended by his coach, so says he goes, I see him doing that. That'd be good. So we'll approach him about that. We'll pay him for it, of course. As we do, we pay students in all of our broadcasts if they want to. And I know we're having another meeting next week. Your teachers will let you know there if you're interested in helping us out, either on the cameras, because I know you can do a better job than I do. And my daughter does it a lot, but there are games like the last 2 where she can't because she's on the dance team as well, and she's also in figure skating, so she's busy on her own. But, if you want to help out as a student, there are opportunities. They're going to have a meeting, I think, next week sometime, and your teachers will let you know about that. But we'd love to have you on board, and you can have producing and doing what Chad's been doing, which is, making sure we go to break on time, making sure we come back on time, and keep the scoreboard and everything going right. It's a lot to it, isn't it?
Yeah, there's quite a bit of steps to it. But once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
think
not
the
over.
setup is the time-consuming thing.
Yes.
Once we get going, it's actually more enjoyable, except for the camera work has been subpar the last 2 games because I have to do that while I start talking and then I forget. Oh yeah, I got the camera. Got to move that along too. In fact, I missed the second goal, so we don't have replays of either one, unfortunately. But a 2-0 lead here. About 6 minutes left here in the second intermission, and then we'll get that third period underway. And I look for more of the same. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 2-0, or if each team got goals here in this third period.
Both our predictions are still standing at 3-0 and 4-2. So
still alive. We'll find out how that goes. Coming back after the break on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ricci Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
Fall into savings with cooler weather means hotter deals at Northfield Ford Chrysler. Visit us to see the latest Ram trucks, Jeep Cherokees, and Dodge Durangos. And fall into savings because Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. Come see the difference at Northfield Ford Chrysler. If you're ready for an extraordinary sales experience, we're ready to serve. Open 6 days a week. Located on Highway 3 here in Northfield.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building? Low maintenance house? House on a lake? Lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Back here at Roy Nystrom, the Zamboni has done its job, and we are ready to rock here as soon as the teams come back out for period number 3. I see some of the coaches coming out, so it shouldn't be too much longer. 2-0 Albert Lee after 2. The undefeated Tigers leading in shots, 27-14. A lot of penalties already, and I got a feeling, unless the coaches have talked to players about it, this could get a little more physical in this third period.
Yeah, hopefully the coaches have mentioned it to him and just told him, hey, it's early in the year. It's good to be aggressive and you want to win, but at the same time, you got to leave some stuff off the ice.
And like we talked, it's understandable for River Lakes to be a little upset, I guess. They're playing their game, and yet Albert Lee's beating them at their game because we're built to take advantage of a team that does what they do, which is let you shoot. That's all we do is shoot. So we haven't been shy about it. 27 shots, although they added a bunch of shots for River Lakes. They went up from 9 on the game to 14 in the intermission. So 27-14 with 12 shots for River Lakes in that second period to 14 in the second for Albert Lee. But the overall lead still 13 more shots. And they've been outshot in all 2 of their games, River Lakes, even their win. So they're used to that. It's kind of part of their strategy. Let them shoot it in and grab the rebound. But a great shooting team like the Tigers, and they love to rebound. That's what they're all about. We just clean up the mess, usually from a Psycho's fire shot from the blue line. But we're ready to go here. Hannah in the face-off against Kiana St. John, a senior from Ricori, the dominant school of the co-op that is River Lakes. And Albert Lee wins the draw to start period number 3, up 2-0. Haven't got out of center ice yet. And now a little break for the Stars, and that's a save for Jada. Pushes it to the half boards on the near side. Now they're on the other side of the ice. As Haley to Hannah, and out of the zone it goes. Nope, back in. So they retrieve it. half minute into the third period here as River Lakes again taking it away at center ice and dumping it in. And now attacking. They're doing a little forecheck of their own as Mika gets accosted there in the corner, and they're trying to get it out of the zone. And do with Hannah on a 1-on-3. Can't quite make a connection there. Gets taken away. And then Tigers. Evans knocks it back into the zone. Takes control. Again, only two of them attacking here. They need some help from the rest of them, but I think they were in a line change. Defensive change. Were the Tigers, because right now Kira Erickson and Sydney Kolker are out there defensively. And you've got Emery Nelson, Araya Hansen, and Kira Erickson also out there. And continue play in the star zone. Knock it out of there, and here they come. A 2-on-3 works out in the Tigers' favor. They did not serve those penalties to start this period.
They're in there. They did go back to 5-on-5 as opposed to the 4-on-4.
Gotcha.
But they are both still in the box.
They're untimed. I don't know how they work that. How do they know when to let them out?
No next whistle.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't play the game, so I am a little behind on terminology and some of the penalties and things. But we'll learn it all as we get going here. It's fun to watch this team for sure. Hannah brings it back around the end. Leaves it there. Picked up by Callie Noble in the game. Back out to the point. Mika sends one in there, and it's saved by goaltender Caden Zroski. 3-1 shots. River Lakes is leading in the third period of shots. That's a first. But we're only 2.5 minutes in. We have a delay here, getting girls on the ice. Is Mike Carlson talking to the ref? Something or other. We got a penalty on River Lakes. Number 7, Michaela Schreiber-Horn in the box for 2 minutes. And it must be a timeout or something, because both teams going to the bench, as you see over there, already there. And here comes River Lakes. So, I don't know, we have a 1-minute break we can take?
Sure.
We'll fire that up and be back here when we return. 2-0 Albert Lee over River Lakes here, girls high school hockey on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Resource Bank is a pillar in the local community, providing banking, lending, and investment services. With decades of trusted experience, our team is committed to your financial needs. Stop by one of our 2 Northfield locations. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lee Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by IATS.
We're back here. Period number 3, 14:24 to go. They did call the penalty on River Lakes before the break. Haven't been announced. I didn't hear what it was, but 2 minutes for Michaela Schreiber-Horn, and we're back underway. And a power play, the 5th of the game for Albert Lee, and they are 0 for 4.
Coincidental penalties have expired, and a minor penalty has been assessed to River Lakes number 7. For interference.
Okay, it was interference. And of course, with the whistle, that got the other 2 out of the boxes for their respective teams. So now it's 5-on-4 for Albert Lee. Regular old-fashioned power play. And Mika fires one in. She measured that one and took it. Whack at it, and she's got another one here as she sends that in. And that's blocked. Nice. That is a good goaltender. She gets good eyesight and keeps her eye on it there. Haley sent one in. Almost surprised their goalie, but it whistled wide, and now they hit it down the ice. Although it hit a ref, so it's not going to go all the way down the ice. With a minute left in the power play for the Tigers. Up 2-0. 13:20 to go in the game. Certainly looks like they have control of this one, and they have for the first two periods for the most part. And this goes back around the far side, now to the zone with 40 seconds left in the power play. I think both coaches had to talk with the team and said, settle down, stop pushing each other, shoving and knocking each other down and barking. Because I haven't seen any of that here in the first 5 minutes of this period. And then it gets knocked back down. Boy, it's gone back and forth fast here. The camera can't keep up with it. With, again, only 10 seconds left in the power play here for the Tigers, and it gets knocked out of the zone again. So it looks like they'll go 0 for 5, or is that 6? It's 5 or 6 penalties that they've had. Morgan brings it in, takes a shot. That gets blocked by the goalie. Sticks it out to the near corner. Morgan again. Oh, that one went off the shoulder pad of the goalie and over the goal. Knocked out of the zone by the Stars. Back to even strength now with 12:05 to play. And an icing on Albert Lee will bring it back into their zone for the face-off. 12:03 to play. 31-17 in shots. And a 2-0 lead for the Tigers. Well, they got the shot lead back in the third period, 4-3. After a power play will do that. And the face-off controlled by the Tigers in their own defensive zone. It's taken away, though, right away by the Stars. Can they keep it in? No. It's actually a hand pass by Mika, but I don't think the ref saw it. And sweeping in is Haley, and she gets shut down there, and Hannah fighting for it, gets knocked down on the other side. Here's a shot from the point. It whistles wide by Kira Erickson. Hannah still fighting for it here along the near boards, but it's taken away by the Stars. And down the ice it goes. They're going to get a couple of changes on the fly. 11:20 to play. As Mika Cycles takes it down the far boards into the zone, gets tangled up with their own player there, Hannah, and gets knocked out of the zone, at least momentarily. Well, they do play it into the Albert Lee end. Chasing it down there for Albert Lee, Peyton Seeger back in the game. And Jada jumps on it and stops it. And the clock stops with it at 10:47 to go. 2-0 Albert Lee. Face off to Jada's right. It's controlled by the Tigers. Try and get out of there, but can't quite. It's held in, and we'll send one in. That's sticked to the near boards corner by Jada. Goskeson has it, knocks it out of the zone, or head to Araya Hansen. She brings it in offensively and gets it taken away. Still in that corner. Fighting for it. Comes out, Stars have it. Good stick handling. Number 8 takes it all the way in and dumps it while they get a line change. 10 minutes to go in the game. And the Tigers working around the back of the goal. Peyton Seeger. They knock it out of the zone. Goskeson 1-on-2 brings it in. And she's going to play it around the back. Catch somebody else coming down the ice, but that doesn't quite work, although Mika holds it in and sends it back around the other way. Goskeson working behind the goal. Stars do get it out momentarily, but then it's offsides as Ellsworth brought it in, and I think it was Mika who couldn't quite get out of there. But with 9:23 to go, we'll face off red dot near side outside the River Lakes blue line, and it's won by the Tigers. Ellsworth to Psychos. Gets it around the back. A big hit on Albert Lee's. I think that's Shelby Evans. She's back up. And I think it was just like one of those, whoops, got in the way there. No penalty, of course, as Haley brings it in to the zone for the Tigers. Taken away by the Stars and sent into the zone. 8:30 to go. Be nice to know. I should have had somebody on the boys team tell me how they did in their scrimmage, because I don't have any word on that. We're in Rochester earlier today. So were the girls basketball team. We could have had a spy there tell us how they were looking. Dance team in action up in Burnsville. The robotics team was in action, so it was a busy day Saturday for high school sports here at Already. Saved by Jada, 8:08 to go. It's her 19th save, working on her third shutout. If she's one goal from having 4 shutouts to start the season, she had 7 all of last year. She is one of the top goalies in the state.
Helps having that defense in front of her. They don't allow much pressure on her.
It's true. Face-off is controlled by the Stars, who sent one in. Jada saves it and then knocks it into the far corner. Stars get it back. Centering pass goes through a few skates, and then a shot that Jada saves. Moyer is on her game again today. That shot, she gloves it. Nope, it bounced off her glove into the corner. Another save for Jada. 21 shots. They've taken 9 already, River Lakes, this period. 10 minutes of the third. And every one of them a save by Jada Moyer, and now a stoppage. And that'll be River Lakes penalty on 34, which is Gretchen Wimmer of Painesville. And get the announcement on that. (31-21) in shots. 2-0 Albert Lee. 7:27.
Albert Lee is called. Albert Lee is called a timeout.
Yeah, but what's the penalty? That's what I want to know. Anyway, well, we're going to have a power play coming up here after the timeout. So if we get a 1-minute break, we'll take it here with them on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. NorthfieldRetirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lee Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master.
Back here at the Roy, about to face off out of the timeout by Albert Lee. 2-0 lead, and they got a power play now for 2 minutes. They never did announce what the
A minor
infraction was.
penalty has been assessed to River Lakes, number 34. Gretchen Wimmer for for unsportsmanlike.
And we've had one of those each way. Mika Cycles had one of those. There's a shot by Haley that gets saved by the goaltender, but she got her own rebound, sends it around, and then Mika takes a shot from the blue line that gets knocked away. That is a good goaltender. As we mentioned, Chad, at the break here during the commercials, River Lakes is playing a little more freewheeling spread out of the ice instead of packing it in here, and they've gotten a lot more shots off this way. Haven't scored yet, but
doesn't help when you get one man down quite a bit when you're trying to catch up.
Yep, they've committed a lot more penalties now, but I think probably 3 or 4 more. As that one gets stopped and held on to by their goaltender. And we have 1:01 left in the power play for Albert Lee. They're 0 for 5 or 0 for 6, can't remember. It'd be nice to see them get a power play goal here and start that going on the right trajectory. It's a long season. They'll get it figured out. And Morgan's just back, too, so that has a lot to do with it. You gotta gel on power play. You got to know passing lanes and things like that. And so 35-21 lead in shots, and there's another one that's blocked out front by Mika. 50 seconds to go in the girl advantage. Hannah will be in the face-off. Loses that draw, and it's knocked down the ice by the Stars. So they'll have another chance to gather together and get an attack going here on the power play. Evans plays it in to the far corner. Back around. 34 seconds left. And again, down the ice it goes by the Stars. 30 seconds left in their power play. 5:50 left in the game. 2-0 Albert Lee. 2 goals, both in the first period. Had nothing since, but here's Goskason. A little bit of a breakaway. She's 1-on-2, and she gets stopped by their goaltender, Roski. 37th shot by the Tigers. And 12 seconds remain in their power play. So they'll have a shot here off the face-off. Goskason, the competing number 20s in the face-off. But they win it and send it down the ice, and that'll be pretty much it for the penalty to the Stars. 5.5 to play as we're back to full strength. And into the wall it goes, and it's an icing call. They'll come back the other way for that face-off. 5:22 to play. Emery Nelson is out there, as is Kira Erickson, Sydney Kolker, Callie Noble, Ellsworth. And it's controlled momentarily by the Tigers, but Stars get a shot back behind the goal. Kolker fighting for it along those far boards. And out to the half boards, and Emery able to play it out of the zone. Try here for Araya. Got it kind of caught on her skates, but she recovers, and then her shot is blocked by traffic. Goes behind the goal, though, and then they lose it to the Stars. 4:50 to play. As the Stars bring it out of the zone. And it's Emery, Abby Storms of the Stars has it over that corner. She's just overwhelmed by a double team, and it got it stolen away. Their bench was looking for a penalty there, but that was just a mugging is all it was. As Sydney Kolker, now somebody else on the ice, and we have a stoppage and penalty. It'll be 15. Kira Erickson heading to the penalty box. 2-minute infraction. 4:15 in the game left. 2-minute penalty kill here, and Albert Lee is perfect on it all season long. So see if they can continue that. can't last forever, but it's fun while it is lasting as they lose the draw.
Penalties not assessed. Albert Lee's number 15, Kira Erickson for a body check.
Cycles hits it all the way down the ice. Bounces off the wall, and actually their goalie had it, I think. And Hannah was cruising in there to break up what they had planned, but here come the Stars anyway. A minute and a half left in their power play. Mika fires it out of there again. Gets it ahead to Hannah. Shot goes off the leg pad of the goalie, and Stars able to play it around the back. Minute 15 left in their advantage. Hannah steals that one just outside the blue line and takes it back in. Sister Haley right with her, and the shot is blocked by the goaltender and goes behind the net. And a minute left in the power play. 3:15 left in the game. 2-0 Albert Lee. As River Lakes sends one into the corner, and they get a line change coming. With 45 seconds left in the girl advantage. Ellsworth standing right beside Moyer back there, defending the goal, and Cyclo's not too far away. With Goskeson and Evans also out there. And here's Mika, gets it taken away actually, and a save by Jada. 20 seconds to go in the power play for River Lakes. They bring it back into the zone, and a shot from the far side circle goes through the crease and into the corner, and there's 10 seconds left as Albert Lee plays it all the way down. 2:20 left in the game, and now back to full strength as she comes out of the penalty box. And 2 minutes to go in the game. As they're stuck in no girls land here in the middle of the ice. Goskeson grabs it, takes a shot. Oops, she got hit down and spill there. And oh, they helped each other up. How nice. That was first time I've seen that. 2-0 Albert Lee. 38-24 in shots here overall. So that means 11 to 14 shots for River Lakes here in the third. Another timeout is called. We can keep it here if you want.
Yeah.
Really good performance here for Albert Lee. Even though the only 2 goals were in that first period, it's been a defensive struggle both ways here.
Right. Yeah, they got the 2 goals 20 seconds apart or whatever it was, and it's been just back and forth since then. And I do like what River Lakes has done this third period. I'm kind of wondering
why don't they do it all?
Yeah, the first 2 periods they maybe could have put more pressure on, and
yeah, they look good when they're freewheeling like this.
Yes.
But the coach has their own style.
Yes.
Well, like you said, a team that plays like they do in the first 2 periods, you get down 2 or 3, you're done.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to come back.
Yeah, it's almost like you'd want to reverse that, maybe play like they have this third period, and then if you get a lead, go to the way they play.
Yeah, they just have to reverse their... anyway, they can do what they want to do. We'll take the W.
Right.
And hopefully, anyway, 1:56 to go. And the face-off coming in the Stars zone to the right of their goaltender, their fine goaltender.
Yeah.
She's done some nice job. I think they, for packing it back there, they don't have a lot of defensive help for her, but not as much as Albert Lee seems to. But that's all right. I'm done critiquing. It's minute 48 to go, and we get a W and get out of here. I'm all for that. And enjoy our weekend, as so the girls can too. And hopefully everybody else did well. Robotics this morning. I know the girls' dance team did good. My daughter was happy with the way they performed. The goalie was pulled there for the Stars momentarily. Minute and a half to go. And then there was girls' basketball in an exhibition. And what else? Can't remember. I think that's it. A lot of things going on today for Albert Lee School. So a minute and a half to go, and we'll have a face-off coming. A 2-minute penalty has been called on River Lakes. Didn't see that one. It's going to be Gretchen Wimmer, the 8th grader from Paynesville, who sits, and we'll have one last minute and a half power play here for the Tigers. But it gets knocked down the ice, first of all. Mika's got to go get it with 1:20 to play in the game.
Well, that's a very hurtful penalty there because you can't get your goalie to get that extra skater now.
Yep. Yeah, and they do play it out of the zone again. It's 1:07 to go in the game. So Mika's got it. She plays it to Ellsworth on the other side of the goal, and we're into the final minute of the game as Goskeson has it. Takes it down the far side, half wall, into the zone, and shoots. High off of the goaltender. I think it hit her in the shoulder, maybe the helmet. On its way out of there, 40 seconds to go. It's a power play till the end here for the Tigers as the Stars bring it in. River Lakes is going to fall to 1-2. Saved by Jada. She hangs on with the glove save. 26.9 to go. And Albert Lee improving to 4-0. 2 tough ones and 2 easy ones, but they made them all look fairly easy.
Right.
They've only given up 1 goal in all 4 games. And backing away, 26 seconds left. And a near corner shot. Jada redirects that one. And they dig it out of the back. They'll try another one here. Point blank range now if they can get a shot off, but it's into the corner with 4 seconds, and that'll do it. 2-0 win. 4-0 Albert Lee. Outshoots them 38-27. And in that third period, that means 13-11 advantage to River Lakes in shots. But they dominated early in shots, 13-2 after 1. Well, we'll do the Service Master cleanup, and then we'll come back and give you all the numbers coming up on the other side on AlbertLeeLive.com.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeeLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
Service Master cleanup, thanks to Service Master by Ayatt for sponsoring that. Of course, GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT for sponsoring the girls' hockey team. As you see, they are in their post-game kneel down at center ice. And a lot of the River Lakes players have joined them, so that's nice. Only 2 goals, I think, were both in the first period. At 13:49, Morgan Goskeson back in the lineup for the first time this year after missing the first 3 games. Scores the first goal, and she was assisted by Araya Hansen. And then 21 seconds later, Hannah Austenson put one in, her 4th of the season, unassisted. And we thought, oh, there's going to be a big 10-5 game or something,
Right.
but that was it. After that, it was shut out both ways. Defensive struggle, a lot of penalties called.
Yes.
A little shoving and pushing and tripping and things. So, and nobody has scored a power play goal. They both were full strength goals. So they continue to struggle, both teams actually, on the power play. But Albert Lee has really come out of the chute not too good on the power play. 3 for 16 now, I think, and they're 21 for 21 on the PK, though, so penalty kill's doing good.
Yeah, and it'll come. It's still early in the year, fourth game in, so they still got...
Just 25 games usually, 25, 26 games, so, they got plenty of time to work on things, but... we have... What do we got coming up next week?
Tuesday, we got Austin coming here to this, Albert Lee, and then Thursday we have Owatonna, both home games this week.
Just so you know, last year we beat Austin 17-0 and 14-0. But the coach did tell me off air that he thinks they're better this year, so we'll see how much better. And they play them twice, of course, each year, but we'll have them here Tuesday, 7:15, is it?
Correct.
I think so, 7:15 start time. So pregame about 7 o'clock on Tuesday here. The boys got going in their hockey season with a scrimmage in Rochester. Not sure how that turned out, but they'll be firing up the season at home a week from Tuesday. And we'll have that game for you here as well. And then as soon as they get going on basketball, there's going to be times we're doing 2 games at once on AlbertLeeLive.com. You can watch them both, too. I mean, they'll be available for you for free. And we'll archive them as we usually do. And if you want to watch any games that we've broadcast over 50 different events and games here since we started 2-3 months ago, and they're all on the website, AlbertLeeLive.com, so you can watch them at your leisure for free and check that out. Chad, have yourself a great rest of the weekend, and we'll talk to you on Tuesday night.
You as well. Thank you.
I'm Jay Paul. Have a great weekend from AlbertLeeLive.com.